What's going on TikTok? It is your main man, the werewolf, the international man of mystery, the man in black, the man who is the madman in a blue box sometimes I'm referred to. I have had many names. James C Lovett, the Badwolf. You can find me on YouTube. If you guys want to find out what they don't want you to know, check me out on James C Lovett on YouTube. You might be surprised. No, matter of fact, I guarantee you, you will be. All right. With that being said, if you guys add me on here, I will add you back. That is my thing, okay? Like how the tree makes it look like I got crazy hair. And anyway. All right, so why are men I seen a woman make a TikTok on this a little while. Somebody made something similar on YouTube. Why are men no longer obsessed with women? Why are men walking away from the dating game, okay? Or whatever else. If anything, it's maybe a little smash. Otherwise, I'm out. I'm trying to make my cash. I thought this would be obvious, but apparently it's not. So, in my best British voice, I'm going to tell you why. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that to you. No, it's simple. The market is oversaturated. See, there's already been more women than men, especially in the United States. Okay? Which means that no matter what a woman will do, either you're going to find that you're going to be sharing a man, and back in the day, I was one of those guys who was shared by multiple women. So that's why I know these things. Or you're going to deal with a Chad or a Tyrone who's going to smash and dash, because most women don't want the average guy. And the problem that we're having right now is that women would prefer to share a guy like either me or a Chad or a Tyrone. I'm a Sigma type male. Than to have an average guy who's not 6 foot, who doesn't have 6 figures, he doesn't have a 6-inch, cock, he's not rocking a 6-pack, he's just average. And there's nothing wrong with average, because average doesn't mean below average. He's just average. He's 5 foot, whatever. He's got a 5-inch, maybe a 6-inch. He's average. And most women who are complaining about this are, in fact, themselves average. The only difference is that you guys, to those who this applies to, and to the other beautiful women out there who are already doing a great job, thank you. But the average woman out there who's a 6, maybe a 7.1, throws on some makeup and starts acting like she's a 8, 9, or a 10. That is not how it works. I mean, you can do that. You're free of your own free will and accord to do such things, but don't get it twisted. Keep it smooth, all right? Because when you have kids, them kids are going to come out looking like them 5s and 6s that some of y'all look like without that makeup on. When you let them smash and you wake up the next morning and half your face is on the pillow, he can be like, man, I didn't even get a 9 or a 10. I got a 7.3. Next, the whole problem is that when you look at social media, I myself included, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Snapchat, Facebook now too. Girls are out here gorilla pimping vajayjay pics. I don't even have to leave the house. I don't even have to scroll to Pornhub. They're throwing it at me, messaging me, calling me on Instant Messenger, pimping, gorilla pimping these pictures, pimping. One girl showed me so much I felt like her proctologist and her dentist. And she was like, oh, do you want to spend $7.99 on my... I'm like, you just gave the whole house away for free. So other women out there are ruining the market for every woman out there. And I know some women are going to be mad when I say, well, don't blame women. No, I'm blaming women because women control the vajayjay market. Men, as much as we want the vajay, we can't just have it or take it. So women are now going on the offensive and gorilla pimping those pics. Which then, if I get to see boobs and everything else every day, I don't have to desire it. I don't have to imagine what it looks like. I can scroll left right now and see everything I want to see. Vajay, booty, boobs, sucking, tucking, and everything. So that's the problem, is that other women now, when it used to be a taboo and bad thing, everybody's like, oh yeah, women liberation. And that's great. I'm all for it. I was raised by women. All for it. But now with social media and that liberation pushed by the elites, okay, because there's an agenda behind all of this stuff. Most of you guys don't realize that. It is then making men go, well, I know my worth. I've got a value. And if you're not interested in me anyway, well, then that's fine. But then it drives up the demand for the upper echelon of males. And the lower males are just like, okay, you don't want me anyway? Fine, cool, I'm over here. I'm going to move around. So that's the problem. It's all too easily accessible now. As a kid, we had to like steal a Playboy and go somewhere and look at it. Oh my God. And then if one girl accidentally sent a boob pic, a side boob pic at that, heaven forbid, to a guy, and then he showed one of his guy friends, oh, you're a whore, I seen your side boob. Now, a woman can be on Snapchat, show her booty butt hole, in hole, and innards, and that's just, she's liberated. She's free. Yeah, she's always been free to do that. And if she wants to do that and make some money, hey, knock yourself out, little buddy. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if somebody doesn't, your ideal guy doesn't find that to be attractive to something that he wants special and private. Don't be surprised if in the future you try to get a job and they use that picture against you because it doesn't represent their corporate image or policy. Don't be surprised at some point in time when, you know, people are like, yeah, well, your butthole isn't the prettiest one. I want the prettier one. And you got played because that's how life works. People get used. So if you put yourself out there, you get where I'm going with it. So men are also the average guy, which is 90% of all of the guys out there are average or below. And you're telling them on a daily basis, we don't want you, we don't need men, but then you want to have kids and wealth and whatever else, but you only want that from the upper, 3%? 3 to 5% will just be, you know. Those guys want high value women. They can ask for it. They'll get it. They're gonna have you do exactly what they want you to do. You're gonna be okay if they want another woman or man or whatever else, because you're gonna do it, because they're worth it, because you believe they're worth it, and they can demand it and get it. Whereas, I mean, if you play the game, you know what I mean. Whereas 90-some% of the rest, they're not wanted. So yeah, they're going to turn into passport brothers, go overseas, and these men are willing to risk their life in a foreign country. And one guy who's over there now is like, well, it's not everything people cracked it up to be because she's going to play you for this. Yeah, of course she's going to play you for those things. Of course she's going to love you and let you do whatever you want to do to her to get what she wants. Stability, kids, and a house. And you want young, tight, vajayjay, and somebody's going to do whatever you want to do. Which over there, that's just normal life. That's not, and for those people out there who go, oh, well, a man should clean up behind himself. Yeah, a man should clean up behind himself. And if he doesn't, that's why he has you. And if you can't open the jar or kill a spider, or your car breaks down, or you need your nails done, and you ask him, well, that's because that's what he's supposed to do. So nobody's better here than the other sex. They're playing with you guys, and a lot of you guys are falling for it. Now, to other people who don't need this information, good for you. But sorry, I'm the bad wolf. I keep it real. I've been through these things. I've been from the bottom to the top. You guys stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Love each other. Beware of the games that these elites are playing. And check me out on YouTube under James C Lovett or at the Badwolf. And you might learn a little bit more than what you knew yesterday. All right, take care of yourselves, guys. Stay blessed. I appreciate you. Love, light, and care to everybody.